shit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crap.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad? Like that. Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. the way to stress.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not she in. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face?
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
Damn.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Green Bay Packers.
This should happen again. I'm streaming the shit out of this shit.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let him know.
On 1st and 10, Goff looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Should be short.
After the sack on 1st down, Goff is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This one away by the punter, Dar. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama.
Come on, Ken.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Blitz.
On second and 12, Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Oh, Lord.
54, Mike, 54.
Third down, here's Haskins. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Ooh, thought he broke that.
Well upfield, right around the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try to get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not
Did she go to sleep, babe?
it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
Man, pinching.
Running, it's Drake. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on second and 13, Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Doing with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Jones, Samuel.
Now Haskins, third and long. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
My bad.
It wasn't a defensive end.
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Is it bad?
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Third and 2, now Haskins. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
I cut my. I didn't mean to cut you with my foot.
David Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I cut my toenails, but man.
Harrison Butker is on for the
maybe
extra
they need to be fouled. My bad.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Huh? I'm going to have to pour it out in something. Let me take the garbage out again. I'm going to have to pour it out in the garbage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What happened? Man, don't die. Don't die on me. Oh, yeah, look. I see it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
Home. That's on me.
That's on me. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I missed. It was
his first catch of the
game.
It. Good for 11.
You figured it out.
First down.
It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I tell you. I hate when I get in control. This is whack. It's a draw. That's all there.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Got to assume this
you ain't watching none, are you?
Charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Watching anything?
On the toss, it's Gurley.
Okay.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Okay, thank you.
Jalen Smith,
I'm almost done.
Man in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 39,
Houseway, thank you. Oh, come on, man.
Physical play
Don't play me.
There, and it's 2nd down.
It
is tough to play pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
There you go. Good deal.
Forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And now here's Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now here's Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins taking a shot for Samuel.
Ooh, what a pick.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Glover Quinn. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Gone.
Oh, God.
It's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on,
so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Coach Jason and give me my play call.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
You call your plays in? Let's call your plays.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythical?
Touchdown, Packers! Curtis Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. A lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. A shotgun snap for Gone. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Big dog.
So
Big dog.
Like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, man.
The left side completion to Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Haskins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Drake. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kenyon Drake. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Watch the pass. Out, 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 out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff to the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st down, Goff.
Yes.
Pressure and down he goes.
He needed that. He got to get better.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Mike 54. Tighten up. Pull together.
To try again after the sack. Goff.
Oh,
and
good
that
D.
is incomplete.
Good
he
D.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. There's Goff. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Caught on the left side by Ginn.
Perfect, man. I was trying to
Now
go to
the Raiders
halftime.
going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again. Goff. It's brought in right side again.
Mother.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
That's on me.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8.
53, Mike. Hey, I 7. Check you, school. Check 43. Orange.
Throwing again is gone. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Golden Tate his intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Let's go to halftime. Let's not get nobody hurt. Let's do what we're supposed to do.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Coaches give you something.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second and 12, Haskins, throw left side, complete. That's Drake.
He was
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's see.
Check tight. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Curtis Samuel, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
100. You want to come up? I don't want to run it up. Man. I got no choice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Barely won.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Y'all be on some bullshit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tomadon Pecco racks up the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Another try after the first down sack. Haskins to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. David Moore with his second TD of the game, his sixth
Damn, I missed it.
As his guys continue to pull it off. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Baby.
So with the missed PAT in his rear,
I'm getting my swagger back
out to kick this one off.
I appreciate you, Cole. I appreciate you, Cole.
He'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I feel free. You know what I'm talking about? Light on my feet. You know, baby? Light on my feet.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
That's on me.
We weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Check 53. That's what I do.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And
that's on me doing the most.
Right at the midfield stripe.
Doing the most, trying different stuff.
Good for 20 and a first down.
I know my defense like,
first downs have not come easy, and neither of them
we got to try different stuff, man. We got to try different stuff.
He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Watch out. Super one.
You got to try different stuff, you know?
From the 50, it's gone. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. On first down, Drake.
Ooh, I thought he had that one.
A ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the screen.
I don't think he cares.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Okay, we can run the ball now. We got enough passing. We got enough stuff for
now after the touchdown,
for
here's
Greg
Butker
Olsen.
on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go.
Where we at?
Again, they run with Gurley.
There you go, Aaron.
down, losing yardage back at the 27. Backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Beast, yo. He is a beast, yo. He's a beast, yo.
From the gun on third down, gone.
Picked off.
He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all.
Let's get some more guys. Man, why is this shit? I'm about to cut this stream out, man. Why bullshit? Y'all ain't even watching this shit.
Struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Watching.
Loss of a yard there, and it's second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. That's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I don't care about that one.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them,
Listen,
but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
All right.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Why, dog?
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I like that play.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, good hit.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football.
Right, though.
This is something
man,
you
I hope
talked
so.
about
I hope
your
so.
preparation for the game.
One game he played real good, other game the ball is everywhere.
Take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
They stay on the ground with Dre.
Ooh, I thought I saw a little something.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Who should be? I don't know. We'll see.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds a man.
Come on. Oh!
He's brought down, but not before
That was a good call.
he reaches the 8-yard line.
Call.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good blitz. Good. No one would have got one.
On 1st and goal, Drake.
No, let me get it.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Come on, Lattimore.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a good throw, though. That was a good.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
If he was a little bit more accurate, if I could just throw it
so it's
like a low ball, or if I press down.
Here in the 4th. And you know in this
really
league,
throw it
you
at
can
his
never
feet.
have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball
He came
control,
back.
isn't it?
It was too high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Do something.
Just 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So
put you
here's
everywhere.
a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You don't know exactly where you're at.
As
I
we
need
get
to do
you
something.
reset,
Shit.
they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a
Warning
lead
data
score.
sag.
Goff on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, God, you shouldn't have caught that.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times.
Almost still caught that ball.
Interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
And the Packers give him nowhere
I see you,
to go. They
Pierce.
bring him down.
Him and Aaron Donald on the field at one time.
Almost no matter the situation.
What you got to do, you got to put both them boys out there. Both them boys.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That's why I didn't do it against the Cowboy, man. We got to put both them boys out there. Can't double both of them.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
That loss taught me a lot, though.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
What is this, that up and that out one? But I like it.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No.
And it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the
everything I'm about to be hot.
Field position. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. The Jaguars able to come away with a victory there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. On first down, Drake.
Let's get out of here.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35.
I ain't greedy.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Mad about the 2 turnovers. The 1 turnover, the pick I had, because I forced it.
Now on the year. And they will hit the road next week.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now.